Hi, guys. This is Carrie again with Fullerton Professional Organizing, where we help you declutter your faith, your home, your business, and sometimes we even declutter our health. Now, today we're talking about laundry. All right. I am going to talk to you a little bit about laundry and give you a lot of ideas, but I'm going to tell you exactly how I do my laundry, and I wish I had known even more about this when my kids were little. But I have been researched where on one hand there are parents that buy clothes for their kids and they buy clothes that don't have to be ironed and that don't wrinkle easily so that their kids can just throw their clothes into either those IKEA um, cube shelves or into their drawers. But the only way to do that, on the other hand, is to only have 10 to 14 outfits, 10 pairs of pants, 10 t-shirts, and then the only thing hanging in their closet would be maybe church clothes. And that's how they keep on top of their laundry. So you can be on either camp, the folding camp or the non-folding camp. And then I have also seen where they keep all their clothes by child or by family member in the laundry room instead of in their bedroom so that they have a choice. They can either come get their clothes and stored in their room, or all the laundry is stored in the laundry room. Now, at my home, what I chose to do now, of course, I started doing this when I started finding the folded laundry in the dirty clothes basket. As I emptied the dirty clothes basket into the washing machine and folded clothes came out, I decided when my kids, of course, at this point, my kids were older. They were teenagers. They were going to do their own laundry. And some of you may not agree with this, but at that point, my husband was required to do his own laundry. Now we are a no iron family, so we do buy clothes that never has to be ironed, and we take them straight out of the dryer. But we don't have we don't wait till we've until every piece of clothing is dirty before we do the laundry. Well, maybe my kids do. They're grown now, so I don't really know what they do. But I figure if they need clean clothes, they're going to wash them. And now they're in their 20s, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. But when they were teenagers, they had to do their own laundry because I was no longer going to fold clothes and then empty the folded clothes into my washer machine and feel the rage. I didn't want to feel the rage. And the only way to not feel that rage is to let them do their own laundry and just not look. And I did do the same for my husband. Now, so each person, though, was assigned their own day. My husband, I noticed that he usually washed his clothes on Sundays because of work on Monday. So I allowed that to stay. I just told every family member Dad's day was on Sunday. If you choose to wash your clothes on Sunday, you have to make sure your dad has already done his laundry first. Mine is on Monday. I do mine on Monday. And then the kids could choose the day that they wanted to do theirs, which I did assign them a day when they were younger, but now, of course, they can choose whatever as long as they do it on a different day than my husband and I, because no one wants to fight over the washer and dryer in an emergency, right? We want to have clean clothes when we want to have them. And because we wash our clothes once a week, the most clothes that we're washing per person is 7 outfits. I mean, 7 outfits get washed a week, and it's easier to fold and easier to hang up. But if you have little ones and you have to do it all, I suggest only having 10, and it depends on you. I mean, maybe 2 weeks worth of laundry, 14 outfits or 10 outfits. Different people have different ideas, and assign each child a day. Now, I have seen where parents have 17 kids and had to assign, 2 kids per day. But what really helped is each child does only their laundry, so they're not having to figure out whose socks are whose underwear are whose clothes is whose. Only that child's laundry is washed, and there's no mix up. And then they're responsible for their own items, and whether it's lost or not lost. Let's see. So anyway, let me, as I think of more ways that I do laundry or did laundry when my kids were younger, or how I wish I had done it when they were younger, uh, I will throw that in as we go. So if there's one spot in the house that gets chaotic in a hurry, it is the laundry zone. Between the overflowing hampers, the mountain of clean but not folded clothes, and the mystery socks that somehow appear every single week, laundry can feel like an uphill battle. But here's the thing: organizing your laundry space and the way you manage clothes isn't about having a Pinterest perfect room. It's about creating a system that saves your sanity, keeps things moving, and frees your time for better things than rewashing the same laundry over and over again because you forgot them in the washing machine. And that is another part of the system: who the child or family member that is washing laundry keeps their laundry basket on the washing machine until they move the clothes to the dryer. Then they move their laundry basket to the dryer. And then anyone that comes in knows exactly whether the clothes is in the dryer or the washing machine or the dryer, and whose clothes it belongs to because of the basket. So that's just a little tip too. And the socks. I started putting my socks, and I would have loved if my whole family had followed the rules, but it became their problem when they didn't follow the rules. I bought each family member a laundry bag, one for their underwear and one for their socks, just so that, it's not so bulky. You don't want, all of them in the same bag. Now, for me, I put my underwear and socks in one and my bras in the other. And where the bras were, I put a tennis ball inside that bag so that it constantly had airflow while it was drying. These are just tips that I do because I did not want to pick out my socks from the whole thing of laundry. All my socks were together, just matched them and put them away. It just saved time. And I started out with the Dollar Tree mesh bags, and they fell apart too easily. So just buy nice quality laundry and lingerie bags. And those are also the bags that you wash your pantyhose in. But you can mix your pantyhose and your socks if you still wear pantyhose. I rarely do. But those are just a few other tips that I'm throwing in that I do, and it really works for me. Today, we are pulling in some wisdom from four organizing pros you know and love: Kendra Adachi, the Lazy Genius; Cassandra Aarssen, Clutterbug; Dana K. White, the Slob Comes Clean; and Dawn from Minimal Mom, to help you rethink how you tackle clothes and laundry once and for all. So, laundry is one of those chores that doesn't stop coming. It's not a one and done project, it's a constant cycle. And when the system around it is broken, or maybe you don't have a system, it eats up your time, adds stress to your days, and sometimes even costs you money because you have to keep washing the clothes over and over and over again because they were forgotten. But anyway, organizing your family's clothes and laundry space helps you save time by less searching, less sorting, fewer steps, reducing overwhelm. No more Mount Washmore threatening to topple over. It also empowers you and your family. The kids and your spouse, which you know is the other kid, can pitch in when they know what is going where, what goes where. Now, keep clothes in rotation. Fewer out of sight, out of mind piles that lead to overbuying or forgotten outfits. Now, here are some ways from Kendra Adachi. Decide once and embrace the good enough. That's why I mentioned some may hang everything and fold everything. Some may just throw them in a drawer. Kendra is all about making decisions once to simplify your routines. She'd say, stop reinventing the wheel every laundry day. Decide when you do laundry. One load a day, all on Saturdays, or once a week. But make that decision of how often you do laundry and stick with it. Where dirty clothes go? Is it going to be one hamper per person, or a central place where all the clothes goes? Me personally, I say every single person has one laundry basket in their room for their dirty laundry. As soon as it's full, they wash their laundry. How clothes get put away? Decide once. Is it rolled? Is it folded? Is it tossed in labeled baskets? Or, like I mentioned before, the IKEA cubed shelves or a chest of drawer? Do you have 5 outfits, 7 outfits, 10, 12, 14? She's also a big believer in good enough is good enough. Your laundry room doesn't need matching bins or a color-coded system, although I do think that helps you keep it in order because it's pretty. It's that if that's not you, then you don't need it, though. If you don't need aesthetics, then don't do aesthetics. Good enough is good enough. A single basket labeled towels is fine. Hooks instead of folding each shirt, totally fine. The goal is to build habits that stick, not a picture perfect Instagram grid. Now, lazy genius tips. Pick your laundry uniform. A consistent way you handle sorting, washing, putting away means you don't waste brain power making the same decision over and over again. It is okay to have 5 black shirts and 5 different colors of pants and that be your uniform. Cassandra Aarsen's take. That's Clutterbug. Match the system to your family style. Cass always says organization fails when you fight your natural habits. Are you a piler? Are you a folder? Are you hooks, hangers? She divides organizing styles into the 4 groups: ladybug, bee, butterfly, cricket, and laundry is no exception. If your family is visual, open bins or baskets with big, bold labels work better than drawers. But if you love details, drawer dividers, color-coded hampers, and item-specific baskets will make you very happy. If you hate folding, don't fight it. Set up a grab-and-go basket system where clothes don't have to be perfect to be put away. Now, instead of organizing laundry the right way, Cass says organize it the way you'll actually use it. If your kids will never put socks in a tiny drawer, give them a big sock basket instead. A working system beats a pretty system every time. Now let's talk about Dana K. White's take and ideas. The container concept saves the day. Dana is famous for her container concept. Basically, your laundry room and closets only hold what they can reasonably hold. If you're drowning in clothes, it's not a time problem, it's a stuff problem. Her advice: declutter clothes first. Laundry is infinitely easier when you're not washing 40 shirts instead of 7 shirts. 40 shirts no one wears. Then use containers as limits. 1 basket per person. If it's full, it's time to do a load. 1 drawer for pajamas. If it doesn't fit, something has to go. Now, this keeps the whole cycle manageable and stops laundry from spilling over into every corner of the house. Dana's golden rule: you can't organize excess. Reduce first, then build systems. Now we go to Dawn, the minimal mom's take. And her, again, it's less is best. Less clothes equals less laundry. Dawn says the simplest laundry hack isn't a new machine or a fancier shelf. It's owning fewer clothes. When every kid has 20 outfits, see, her take is 20. Some say 10, some say 14. And you've got 15 just in case sweaters, the laundry pile never ends because you keep pushing it off. There's always something else to wear until you have no more clean clothes. And we don't want to do that either. She suggests cutting each person's wardrobe down to what they truly love and wear often. And if they truly love it, they'll wear it often. Suddenly, laundry gets done because it has to. Your kids need their favorite shirt for tomorrow. And putting it away is faster because there's space in every drawer and closet. See, I love this. I wish I had known that when my kids were much smaller. Minimal mom mindset: more clothes equals more laundry. Less stuff equals less stress and less laundry. Now, let's tie all of it together. A family-friendly laundry system, because you know every person in the family is different. So, taking tips from all 4 experts, here's what a functional low-stress laundry setup could look like. Okay? Because it's got to work for your family. First, declutter. Keep only what fits, flatters, and gets worn. Love, love, love what you're wearing. 2, choose a decide once laundry schedule. Daily, weekly, pick it and stick to it. It stays. 3, use labeled containers. 1 per person, 1 per category, 1 per day, whatever works for your style. 4, Make it visual for kids. Open bins, picture labels, and low shelves encourage them to help. 5, lower the folding bar. File fold if you love it. Toss in baskets if you don't. Done beats perfect. Number 6, keep supplies simple. Detergent, stain remover, dryer balls. Store only what you actually use. I mean, you can have one extra, but that, don't overstock. And I see that a lot. People that overstock everything to overflowing. Now, laundry will never stop coming. But if you organize your clothes and laundry room with less stuff, clear limits, and a realistic routine, you stop fighting with it. You reclaim mental space, save time, and give your family the tools to pitch in without having to nag. Hopefully. We can pray on that one. And that's the real win. A laundry system that lets you live your life, not spend it sorting socks. Now, that is our take on laundry, with all of the ways that I do it and the way these ladies do it, all rolled into one. So I hope that you found something helpful that works for you. I no longer spend all Sunday afternoon folding and sorting everyone's laundry. That used to be it. And I didn't even mind folding laundry. The part I hated was 2 things. 1, putting it away. 2, if I had everyone else put it away, I found the clean folded clothes in the dirty clothes hamper as it fell out into the washing machine. Those were the 2 things I could not take. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.